It's Tehachapi time. Key Budge, Claire Scotty. Claire, welcome back.
Thank you. It's always fun to be here.
Today is our 100th episode of the year.
Wow. Cool.
Yes.
That's exciting.
Yes, and you've been a big part of that as we've been meeting every week since springtime, I believe, is when we started. So, you're a big part of these 100 episodes.
Oh, cool. What an honor to be the 100th. That's
yes.
fun.
And, so if we didn't time it out that way. They just, whenever we have a topic, we go, and then it's like, hey, today is number 100. So I thought I'd share that with you.
Thank you. Cool. I'll try to be extra chipper.
We got through the Tehachapi Hometown Christmas, which was kind of an exploratory event. I'll call it that because it was the first time we did it, the inaugural. And we tied in a lot of different things where there was some gaps, and we tried to have a festive area on Green Street for people to come down. And to mixed reviews, most of it positive, but some very constructive in how we can improve it. And we look to do that for next year. But the bottom line was the businesses that are mom and pop owned on Green Street saw a boost. So we're really happy with that.
Yeah, that's really exciting. And I was right there on Green Street too. I saw a lot of people going in and out and, coming back out with packages and all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, and there was a lot of people that said they'd visited stores they hadn't been in before.
That's amazing. Yeah. I love that. And I have a lot of ideas on how to make it even better for our booth next year.
Well, good. We'll have you a part of our creative as we get ready for next year's event. But that's still 51 weeks away. Yes. So I'm betting there's something to do this weekend here in Tehachapi.
You're absolutely right. There is a whole plethora of things this weekend, and it's super fun. So let's start with our breweries. West Lane has paint night tonight, Thursday, with As Unique as the Art, and Kiki's Tacos will be there. Friday, they have Last Call, which is a band that's been coming up here and performing a little bit more often, and they're really enjoying the Tehachapi audiences. So they will be performing Friday night, and Haywood's Hot Dogs will be there. West Lane is no longer going to be open on Sundays. They tried that out for a while, and they're going to close down on Sundays for a little while. They might bring it back in a couple months. So just keep that in mind. Local Craft Beer has their musical open mic night tonight for Thursday, and Mumu's Tacos will be serving up delicious tacos and grub. Friday, they have the 3-piece suit band playing, and Pokey Express will be there. And every Wednesday, they have their Geeks Who Drink trivia night at 6:30, and Pokey Express is usually always there to cater. Old West Brewing is kind of mixing things up a little bit. Normally, they have their paint and pints on Thursday nights, and now they're going to have them on Wednesday nights. So if you're used to paint and pints with all that's painted, that will now be on Wednesdays.
Okay.
Friday, they have their open mic night, and Saturday, they have karaoke at 5:30. Heading over to our wonderful vineyards, Dorner is having a Christmas wine sale this weekend. So if you need those last-minute bottles of wine, they're doing 10% off 4 bottles, 15% off 8 bottles, and 20% off 12 bottles.
Nice.
Yeah, so you can get a case for a pretty good discount.
That's very good. I do enjoy their red wines.
Yes, they have a whole wonderful selection. So if you have anyone coming over for the holidays, you'll probably be able to get something that'll make everybody happy.
I'm betting you will. They have whites. They have the reds. I've never had any of their whites. I always go to reds. That's my go-to. And I know they've got a sparkling as well that's very popular.
Yes. And then on Saturday, Cary Park is playing from 1 to 5. And on Sunday, they're closing early for their company Christmas party. So come from noon to 4 on Sunday. And Pam and Walt will be performing from 1 to 4. They are serving glue wine, hot chocolate, and charcuterie this time of year, so extra deliciousness. Heading over to Tehachapi Winery. Friday night, they have line dancing at 5:30. That's $5 a person. And Lupita's Tacos will be there. On Saturday, they are hosting a holiday makers market. There will be several vendors, a hot cocoa bar, letters to Santa, pictures with Santa, Mumu's Tacos, and that churro lady will be there, and JoJo will be performing from 2 to 5. Really fun time. On Sunday, they'll be serving charcuterie and Mosner sandwiches, and Cary Park will be performing from 2 to 5. Tehachapi Wine and Cattle Company has their happy hour on Friday night. That's from 3 to 6 p.m., and that's 50% off glasses of wine and 25% off glasses of sangria. Saturday, we have Santa Con. So if you have a Santa outfit of any kind, put it on and come celebrate over at Tehachapi Wine and Cattle Company.
Sounds cool.
They'll be serving those clam chowder bread bowls or chili bread bowls. Those were a huge hit last weekend, so they're going to keep it going. And Joey Kuntz will be performing from 2 to 5. And on Sunday, they'll have those bread bowls again, and Guy Martin will be there from 2 to 5. And you can always get homemade cookies, charcuterie, and sangria. Over at Triassic Vineyards, on Friday night, they have Guitar Ted playing from 3:30 to 5:30. And on Saturday, they have a chocolate truffle and wine pairing event with Vladimir Litt. He's a chocolatier, and this event is always incredibly popular. So it's happening from 2 to 4. You have to get reservations. It's $35 for non-members and $30 for club members. And you can call this number to get your spot right now. 661-822-5341, extension 1. And Garrison Kennedy will be playing from 3:30 to 5:30 on that Saturday. So those are breweries, our vineyards, and now we have a lot of stuff happening around town.
And people are reaching out to you and getting you information.
Yes, I had 3 different people contact me and say, "Would you mind sharing this week?" I said,
very nice.
Yes.
Good. I mean, people are listening and taking this information, so that's excellent.
Yes, I love it. All right, so Friday, 7 p.m., the Tehachapi Symphony Orchestra is doing their Christmas concert. Beautiful music, free event over at Country Oaks Baptist Church. And they're also live streaming it too, I think, to their Facebook page or their website. So go check out Tehachapi Symphony Orchestra. It's going to be a fantastic, beautiful concert. On Saturday at 2 p.m., you can keep the Christmas music vibes going with the Southern Sierra Pops. They're doing their annual Christmas concert with the Cultural Arts Association in Bear Valley Springs. That will be at the Whiting Center in Bear Valley Springs at 2 p.m. And if you need any more information, need to get information on how to get into Bear Valley Springs, please contact Linda Coverdale. That's 661-330-7426. And then on Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m., a Very Vineyard Christmas event is happening. And this will be at the Tehachapi Vineyard Church at 502 Pinion Street. And they'll have crafts, toys, indoor obstacle course, bouncy houses. Santa will be there, hot cocoa, churros, donuts, the works.
Excellent.
Fun event.
And I do know that they went through, because Vineyard did the free cocoa and coffee on Green Street for Tehachapi Hometown Christmas. They went through 1,500 cups of cocoa and coffee. So, and people were raving about the cocoa. So if you want to try that cocoa, head on over to the Vineyard on, was that Saturday?
Yep, Saturday from 3 to 6. And I have to say, I was blessed. A friend of mine went and got me some hot cocoa while I was sitting there. And I grabbed one of those little tiny candy canes and put that in there and swirled it around. And that was awesome. On December 9th and 10th from 10 to 3, Fixin' Feral Felines and Stop Save Tehachapi's Orphan Pets is hosting a kitten Kringle wrapping and adoption event.
Okay.
This will be at Canine Creek, and that's at 798 Tucker Road, suite number 5. And they are doing a really cool event where you can come and get your presents wrapped. We all know how difficult that can be, especially if you have little ones running around and you're trying to figure out a good time to wrap those presents incognito. And if you have a really smart child who knows all of your wrapping paper, and you might want to mix things up a little bit.
Smart play there.
Right? Yeah. So I'll be taking advantage of this on Saturday. But they have all kinds of fun stuff. And they have kittens who really need to find good homes. So if you are looking for a kitten to, bless your home and make it that much more fun, they have little critters that need some love. If you have any extra wrapping paper that you don't see yourself using, they are also accepting wrapping paper donations. The Salvation Army has started their Angel Tree program, and if you're not informed on what this is, it's where families that are not able to provide gifts for their children, they can fill out an application at the Salvation Army, And then other people in the community can go and pick up one of those applications, learn about what these children desire for Christmas, and you can go out and get that gift, wrap it, take it back, and then they will deliver those gifts.
Very nice.
It's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for us to support each other in this community. On Saturday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., Santa will be having breakfast with everyone at the Stallion Springs Community Parks and Recreation area. And that's $7 for adults, $4 for kids, and $25 for families of 5 or more. And then we have that Christmas story play happening at the BK Theater again this weekend, 7:30 p.m. on the 9th and 10th, and 2 p.m. on the 10th and 11th. That's $20 for tickets and $15 for members, if I'm correct.
You are correct.
Right.
And I've got good feedback too from some people that went to opening night. Said it was fantastic.
Great. That's wonderful. And then Santa returns to the Tehachapi Train Depot this Saturday from 11 to 3. If you didn't have a chance to get those photos with Santa, he will be there at that time. And that's $20 per picture. They have a really cool miniature model train presentation scene that is really fun. My daughter spent 10 minutes watching it go round and round and round. It was fantastic.
How cool.
We're not done yet. Bright Creek still has their Christmas trees, wreaths, garlands, hot cocoa, holiday shopping. They have new items coming in all the time. That's a really fun thing. Saturday and Friday, they're open from 10 to 5, and then Sunday, they're open from 1 to 5. Calm is having their holiday lights, so $30 a car. You can go to calmzoo.org for tickets. You don't have to get out of your car. You don't have to get into the cold air. Just go down and enjoy those fantastic holiday lights. And then our Tehachapi Public Library on Saturday is having family board game day. That's a lot happening.
Yes, it is very active this weekend. So, I mean, it's just amazing the different choices that we have. And then I love the fact that we have another weekend of different things going on.
Yes. And I feel like if anyone missed last weekend, there's an opportunity to enjoy all those wonderful things again this weekend.
Excellent. All right, Claire, let's talk about Discover Tehachapi real quick and what you and your husband do, the business that you have, and the reason why you have the intel that you get is because of the things that you're able to put together and makes these special adventures for people.
Well, thank you so much. We really love Tehachapi, and when we moved up here, we were exposed to all of the amazing wineries, vineyards, breweries that we have, and these businesses keep coming in and they keep opening and they keep enriching our community. And the more we learned about Tehachapi, the more we just fell in love. And so we've reached out to the community. We love sharing what is happening, and our tours are some of the best ways that we can do that. And so with our brewery tours, our winery tours, we offer all-inclusive experiences where you will get food, tastings, transportation, jokes, all the things included in the ticket price. We also love putting events together. So next Saturday, we will have a Christmas light tour that is free to everyone, where we'll be having it at Wren's Garden, and there will be Claudia's Catering. She's going to be serving up tacos and all kinds of delicious things while we wait for the buses to come around. There'll be hot chocolate. There'll be elves. There's going to be games, cornhole, a Christmas stamping section. There's going to be so many fun things. That's what we love doing. We love highlighting all these amazing things about Tehachapi. And yeah, we're excited to see what this next year has in store too.
And if people would like to get a taste of that experience, how do they do that?
So you can always learn more on our website, discovertehachapi.com. We are very active on Facebook and Instagram, and that's Discover Tehachapi. And you can always call us and learn more and talk to us at 661-235-5334.
And if people wanted to pick up a gift certificate for Christmas time, do we have a location they can actually go into?
You can go into Simply Perfect Gifts and Decor over by Midori Sushi off of Tehachapi Boulevard. And if my husband and I are there, we can hook you up. We can get you all kinds of gift get gift certificates, but you can also get them on our website relatively easily. And if you have any hiccups, please give us a call. We are usually at the shop, so if you have any questions, come on in.
Excellent. And then we also want to remind everyone that Bill and Kim Case also have a tour business where they will do wine tours and have a shuttle service, and they are Old Vineyard Charm. You can find them at oldvineyardcharm.com, and that's old with an E. Or you can call 661-221-3660. But that's highlighting two businesses right there that are mom and pop owned. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're taking care of small business. And we saw that last week. We drove people into our mom and pops downtown, and very successful for them. I went into Darlene's Toys, and they said they had the biggest day of the year.
Oh,
so
yay.
That's fantastic. That's exactly what we want to hear, because we know the big guys on the big corners of each of the intersections, they don't need any help. They do corporate national advertising. They're going to be fine. Mm-hmm. But it's our mom and pops that we want to send people to. So we ask you to explore downtown Tehachapi, up and down the boulevard, Green Street, F Street, Robinson. We've got businesses right here that have special deals going on in December. And we just invite you to kind of check out the downtown area and the vibe that we have.
Yes, and I've been watching our Chamber of Commerce and Jeanette Power. She has been taking video and photos of the Christmas windows of many of our local businesses downtown, and they are impressive. There's model trains going around. There's Christmas villages. There's snow. It's incredible. Yeah. So if you're going to visit Tehachapi and you love that Christmas spirit, please come, because it doesn't get much better than this.
I know that the Go-To Girls on Tehachapi Boulevard were winners in the business decorating contest. They were fantastic. I know Marcos D1 Salon did a fantastic job of decorating, and I think he still has all the decorations out there. He did set it up for the Tehachapi Hometown Christmas. But very cool. Everyone got into the spirit and kind of dressed things up. So there's a reason just to walk downtown or take the family picture next to the Christmas tree. And then we put Santa's mailbox by the Christmas tree at the depot. So if your kids didn't get a chance to write a letter and drop it off, there is a bright red mailbox for Santa Claus. And make sure the kids put a return address, because from what I understand, Santa and Santa's helpers are returning letters to the kids. And you can drop those off any time of the day or night over at the depot. Just look for the box that says Letters to Santa, Polar Express, and drop off that letter.
That's awesome. How special.
It's very cool. Very cool. And I think that's the first year we've been able to get Santa to do that for us. And so we look forward to that working relationship from years to come.
Yes.
Well, Claire, thank you for gathering all the information and networking within the community to find out about these events and share them here. So we appreciate that time.
And thank you for that. And anyone listening, if you have an event that you want the community to come to, please reach out to Key or myself, and we'll try to make sure it gets in there.
Great. And let's share your phone number one more time.
Yes, 661-235-5334.
Perfect. And if you want to send it through myself, send it to media@tehachapicityhall.com. We'll get it to Claire, or we'll answer the question or take that idea, whatever it is, and we'll see what we can do with it. We appreciate the time, and Claire, thank you again.
Thank you.
We'll catch you again real soon right here on Tehachapod.
Tehachapod is a conversation about Tehachapi designed for the people who live here or who would like to know more about this mountaintop community. If you have a question you would like answered, email media@tehachapicityhall.com. We will try to answer it on a future episode of Tehachapod.